Tucker Carlson has started airing his highly selectively edited footage from January 6th that he, of course, received from House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. And it could not have gone worse for Tucker Carlson. Thank God. You have Republicans, you have Democrats, you have victims of the violence that day that within the last 36 hours have all had to come out publicly and denounce Tucker Carlson and his talking points. And when I say Republicans, I'm talking about big dog Republicans, including but not limited to Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell. So it's pretty much generally accepted at this point that yes, Tucker Carlson is absolutely lying to everybody. He's only showing certain footage of, as I predicted, people just standing around and walking through corridors. And yeah, when you've got 41,000 hours of footage to go through, I'm sure you can probably find hours and hours on different camera angles that don't show anyone committing a crime, which is exactly what Tucker Carlson did. And again, everybody knew he was going to do that. So he didn't even try to throw a curveball at us. He did what we all thought he would do. And then, of course, he proceeded to gaslight the entire nation by saying this. Taken as a whole, the video record does not support the claim that January 6th was an insurrection. In fact, it demolishes that claim. The crowd was enormous. A small percentage of them were hooligans. They committed vandalism. You've seen their pictures again and again, but the overwhelming majority weren't. They were peaceful. They were orderly and meek. These were not insurrectionists. They were sightseers. Tucker, do you think that everybody that was there got arrested? Because they didn't. That fact alone demolishes your claim. If every single person there had been arrested, then maybe you'd have a leg to stand on there, but that's not what happened. They're only arresting the people that broke stuff, that stole stuff, that hurt people. You know, those people, the ones that you say the small percentage. And yeah, it was a small percentage. But I also need to remind you that plenty of people have also gotten off the hook because do you know what else is a crime? Being in that building at that moment. So even those people that you say are just walking around as sightseers, their presence in the building is trespassing on federal property. And they weren't charged. So they got off. The DOJ just announced a couple days ago that they have arrested the 1,000th person in connection with the Capitol riot, and they say they've got hundreds more to arrest. But after what Tucker Carlson has done here, trying to gaslight us all into thinking that what we saw happen didn't actually happen, I think the DOJ needs to go harder. I know it'll cost a lot of money. At this point, I don't care. I think you take the footage that Tucker Carlson has publicly aired, only what he has publicly aired, and every face that he shows of people just walking around, they should go and be arrested for trespassing on federal property. And you need to make it clear to them that Tucker Carlson showed us your face. Had he not done that, we wouldn't have arrested you. We wouldn't have known you were there. Throw it back on Tucker. The whole country, except for the Fox News crowd, which, okay, 2-3 million people, so we're talking about little under 1% of the country. The rest of us understand what happened that day. We remember watching it on TV. We remember that footage. It's one of those things that gets burned into your brain for eternity. And Tucker Carlson is trying to rewrite that. Make him pay. You make him pay by arresting people basically in his name. You have the authority to do it. Their presence in the building itself was a crime, and you've let them go up to this point. Tucker Carlson's making a mockery of it. You can arrest those people, and you can tell them that they have Tucker Carlson to thank for it. If you can't get enough Ring of Fire, we encourage everyone to subscribe to our channel for fresh video content 7 days a week, and for even more from me. You can follow me on all social media outlets, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram @FairandBalanced.